Good afternoon, Americans and humans. This is your favorite alien with a special commentary for you. It's entitled The Human Race Didn't Know Why It Was Extinct. And let me give you examples of why you didn't know you weren't extinct until, well, you were. And probably the last few persons on Earth were saying, "Oh, how could we be so stupid?" Yeah. Here, everybody goes around the entire planet doing their hum own thing. Yeah. Here in America, the own home thing is stepping on somebody, defaming somebody, killing somebody. Oh, you love that. You've had mass shootings this year. Whew, they killed almost, 1,000 people so far this year? Wow. If you had all the mass shootings in your 50 states, ooh, yeah, you've done that. You could care less about your neighbor. You don't even know what your neighbor is anymore. And you don't know what your society is. Nobody ever gave you an education on society. Your so-called education is just done for money. You go to college, you pay money, and you come out of college and you're as dumb as you were in college. Isn't that dumb? You're still dumb. What did you go to college for if you're still dumb? In high school, teachers pass you because they don't want to deal with you. So they pass you, and by the time you're 12th grade, you can't even read or write. For an advanced society, that's something, huh? Give you an example. A lot of you Americans, and I'll use you as an example because you guys are supposed to be the top dog of the planet. So they say. The people that interviewed you between 2030 and 2035, and the report said, "Damn, I sure wouldn't want to be those people. They sure took this society down, as you would put it in your own words here, Americans, hell in a handbasket." But let me give you good examples here. You Americans think that everything is American. Really? And you go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah. And it's 2 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock, it's 4 o'clock. No, it's midnight. Yeah. And we get 12 hours of light and 12 hours of darkness, and we got daylight saving time and Eastern daylight time. Yeah. Well, what does that all mean? Well, put it this way. Your 7 days of the week come from Samaria. And there's been a few changes along the millennia to the days of the week. They changed them to make it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It wasn't that way in the first place. But that's what it is now since the Romans. And the Romans, and they named them for Sol, which is, Greek. But the Romans kept it as the Sunday. Monday, moon. For you Americans, I got to tell you what Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday are, and Saturday, Saturn. But it goes, usually goes Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. That is your 7 days of the week. And you in Spanish would say, "But it's sábado." Yeah. And domingo. Yeah. Domingo, you changed it because it's the Lord's Day. And that's the Catholic Church that did that. And sábado is for the Sabbath. Jewish, which you were at one time. Remember, all Christians were once Jews. And Judaism, Christianity started out as Judaism, and then it went its own separate way. Yes. Okay? And for you English guys who speak English, Americans, British, you name it. Aussies. Oh yeah, don't forget the Kiwis. Yoo-hoo, Kiwis. yeah. Those funny English-speaking people. Anyway, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Sunday, day of the sun. Monday, moon day, day of the moon. Tuesday, well, they changed it because you Anglo-Saxons, the Angels and the Saxons came from Germany, and they were under the Norse gods. So that the Norse god of war was Tyr, so it became, or Twi, T-I-W, but you guys changed it to Tuesday to honor him there. So that's for Tyr, okay? Wednesday, well, the German word for Odin, which was a Norse god, the Germans, like the Romans, changed the Greek to Romans. Remember Zeus and Jupiter. So Woden was the German version of Odin. And Wednesday came into being there. Yeah. Okay. Thursday, everybody knows. Thor Day. Thursday. And Friday, it's for Frigg, or Freya, as you Anglo-Saxons call it. Freya, the wife of Odin, or Woden, in the German side, or, so that's what it came in there. And Saturday for Saturn. You get me, Americans and humans? And you have to thank the Sumerians for this, with a few changes that you guys have done during the millennia. Same with your 24-hour time frame. Yeah. That one you owe a debt of gratitude to not only the Sumerians, but the Egyptians. The Sumerians used in their society base 60. You guys here in the modern society are so dumb that you Americans view everything under base 2, yet they use base 10 and don't understand what the problem is with their society going crumbling all over the place because you're using 2 bases and don't give a damn that you're messing up your own society. I love this. Yeah. And I can speak this because I'm looking at it from an alien point of view. We had to get rid of all this in our society millennia ago. Because if we didn't, we would end up extinct. We almost did. Yes. And you guys are heading through the same stupid way of thinking. But back to the Sumerians and the Egyptians. The Sumerians, like I said, used base 60. So they had a 360-day calendar. And each day was divided into 60s, so you got 60 minutes to an hour, 60 seconds to a minute. You see what I mean? Yeah. Therefore, with the calculations of base 60, they got to 24. The Egyptians, on the other hand, when they got, centuries later, when they got to the Egyptian side, they said, Sumerians have a good idea here, but we use base 12. So we go 12 and 12, and the Earth is not exactly right for some reason or another. And mind you that these guys, the Sumerians, looked at the Earth as a spherical, which the Egyptians did the same thing. The civilizations that followed did not. They looked at the Earth as flat. Yoo-hoo, flat. You remember that? Flat. Yeah. Oh, well, you humans and Americans are so dumb. Okay. So the Egyptians divided it into 12-hour days for light and 12-hour for nights. And by the way, the nights were considered bad. It's been considered bad for a whole bunch of centuries because there was no light to go from, and you had all those interesting sounds that would come out in the night. Yee-hee! Werewolves and all that good stuff. Yee-bee! Yeah. Well, but they had 12 hours, which each season, the 12 hours went from short to long to short to long. And we still got that. Like January, December 21st is the shortest day on record, and they say June 21st is the longest day on record, or December 22nd, pardon me, on there. Yeah, well, it's the same way, except that that's not exactly the right day, but that's the day that we use today. And of course, the Romans still used the 360. The Egyptians used the 360, which, was wrong at the time anyway. So we go together with the Common Era, and in 1582, Pope Gregory decided to do the Gregorian calendar in that 11 days, and therefore 365 and a quarter days with leap year. Yoo-hoo! Yeah. Added on to that, so it superseded the Julian calendar, which was based on an earlier Sumerian/Babylonian calendar. You get me, Americans? Yes. And how about you humans? Yoo-hoo, you got watermelons in your heads. Yoo-hoo! Yeah, okay. So, today, we got a 365-day Gregorian calendar with the quarter, and you try to mess that up every 4 years, and you got to change your calendar soon because you're missing some days, so you got to add days on that you have missed since 1582. Yoo-hoo! Yeah, your calendar has to be fixed sometime in the next century. Do you realize that, humans? Yeah. Because your Earth is not 24 hours, it's 23 hours and 56 minutes and getting slower. At one time, it was probably 26 hours. Back when maybe the dinosaurs roamed here 65 million years ago, you probably were at close to 26 hours. And before that, when the Earth was first born, it was probably about 12 hours or something like that. It was a fast rotating planet. Whoopee! But it's slowed down a lot since the old days. And if it keeps slowing down, then your moon is, by the way, going to leave the Earth one of these days. In a few centuries or so, it'll leave the Earth. You guys will be moonless. Oh boy, no moonlight to go by at the night time. So this is what I'm saying, Americans and humans. You guys, all your society that you use, your metric system, base 10. Yeah. But you also use base 12 for a lot of things. And base 60 you still use for a lot of things. That's handed down from your ancestors. And you don't even know a damn thing about that, do you? This is your favorite alien saying, how dumb can a society be, but you guys are? That's why you got extinct, for being so dumb. Good day.